Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night, and let's get started. So first things about the trial. So we do know the SEC won appeal, and so right now the only thing between the end is Ripple making the payment. The fine and then the trial is over. So technically speaking, yes, it's over, but in the paper it's not over yet. Okay, so it is fair to say that the scenario today is the same as when XRP was not deemed a security. So we had some price appreciation, but nothing because the trial is not over yet. So for example, for contracts and and papers, signing things, it has to be over. That there's no way to make it in advance. Okay, so in the last video we talked about the 50% principle, and it is very interesting because everything went down, and was kind of brutal, but yet not a crash at all. Some people were saying it was the worst crash in Japan history, which is not true at all. Not even close. And looking at different markets and different charts, looking at different assets, the amazing thing is that XRP was probably the only one among all those that I looked at that made a 99% comeback. And this, folks, it's amazing, right? It's insane. It's a big message. Some people are just looking, oh, went down. Okay, went up. Oh, there is no follow through. Oh, okay. No, it's a big message on both sides. First, because we know there is a PPT, which I do understand. It is not the plunge protection thing. XRP is too small yet for that. So it is just a price protection theory. Actually, it's not a theory anymore. So let's say it's the price protection policy, PPP. Okay, so we do know this by a matter of fact, and coming back right after it is such a great message because there is another thing some folks are not evaluating right now, which is uh, staying at a low price for a long period of time creates buying opportunity for the average Joe. Okay, so that's not what they want. They don't want the average Joe buying things that will increase in value. Okay, so for example, let's throw out some numbers here. We do know by a matter of fact that the whole crypto market, forgive me folks, I had a awful night. So the whole crypto market is very likely to reach 9, 10, maybe 12, maybe a little more trillion dollars in total market capitalization. I'm not considering the event. Oh, for that price we need that cap. No, that's not the point. And we already talked about this. I already explained it. So what I want to point to you guys is the importance on what is going on. So for example, let's say I am right about the target for XRP capitalization around 2 and 5, 2 maybe $3 trillion. Okay, all this money is not coming from the average Joe. So I believe now you guys can understand why there is this waiting before the magic happens. So also there is another thing. The waiting, it's only helping big guys that for legal issues, legal reasons, they can't jump in right now. So you see there is a big struggle and waiting and a stealth buying pressure at these levels, which in my opinion can last for a long time. So or we go up or we go down, no matter what. And this consolidation, it's clear it's a consolidation, the sideways behavior for quite some time. We have two structures right now. The first right here that we talked about back in the day, the ascending triangle, right? And now we have this one right here that is just continuation or consolidation, whatever you want to call it, but it is what it is. So we have all those, let's say, stealth fundamentals and indicators that most people are not looking at or not even considering. And so, yeah, so those are very, very important things. And now let's take a look on the, not you, sir, just a second, folks. Okay, so right here, we have staying above 50, it's always perfect. Staying below 50, it's bearish as hell. Okay, this is probably one of the few things in the markets that we can say this is 100% accurate, not 99.9, 100. Okay, of course there are the structures, length of structures, size of candles, etc., to evaluate properly before a proper decision, to make a call or just analysis, whatever. But above 50, fantastic, way to go. And there is another chart about XRP dominance, which is it's looking even better. Okay, but let's jump into XRP USD, because even on the XRP against gold, there is no news at all, nothing. Okay, so this is XRP against gold. We just have to flip it. Interesting, right? So it is just like the dollar and the euro. Very, very interesting. By the way, I know we talked about this before, but in this site picture, we have bearish continuation, but when we do flip, it's bullish continuation. So for everybody who is, oh, XRP is bearish, oh, nothing happened, nothing will happen, oh, it is just another go up, go down. Folks, this thing, it is going to blast so hard that most people won't understand. They won't have time to do anything. Of course, it probably is going to happen in steps, because in steps they can fool and harvest the market on the way up. So what do I mean by harvesting? There's a lot of people who are hurt, who are in pain, who are in anxiety, who are scared, and they will be selling all the way up. Firstly, on the early levels, okay? Because they will be so concerned that, oh, okay, because every time XRP go up, she goes down. But folks, right here we have a bullish continuation structure. It is completely normal to see ups and downs inside. That's the nature, that's the purpose of consolidation, right? And also continuation. So XRP is looking fantastic. Now let's see on the Fibonacci here. It's probably going to be a little different than on market cap. See, just a little bit below the 50, but most of time is staying below 50. And this, folks, here in this scenario, it is not bearish. Why? Again, we talked about this, the whole bullish picture. Like I said, we have to evaluate the structure, the candles, length, size, all of it. And we do know that this structure, it's bullish, it's not bearish. So staying below 50 here, it is not very, very significant. And one of the reasons is because once it makes the blast, or one stage later, so this is the monthly chart. So one stage later is right now, right? We do know that September is going to be incredible. So just one example that it may be sounding, it's probably maybe confusing for some people. So let me give you this better example right here. So you see, most of the time XRP stayed below the 50, okay? So did it made XRP bearish? Not at all, okay? But back in the day, please forgive me, folks. So back in the day, we didn't had fiat pairs, only XRP and BTC pair. Then we start to have the Tether pair, and only after the 2017 run, we started to have multiple and multiple fiat pairs. And also, the vast majority of people were not trading XRP. They were trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and a few others. So XRP was like a hidden gem, okay? And probably is today because it's the underdog. That's the best definition, okay? So I believe you guys understood this, okay? And as you guys can see on the first run, so the first green candle here, the big one, it went just above straight the 50, and the second one had an insane rejection. Actually, sorry, let's read it right because it's so small. So we went up the first candle, right? The next candle opened at 000555 and went down to 000. No, this is wrong. It's the low or the close. Just a second, folks. Okay, so forgive me. I read the wrong number. So the high here, the candle, was 000254, so 2 cents, okay? Went down, straight down to 000750. It was a big drop. And this was probably the bears, looking to sell, bang, 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 and then they got instantly wrecked. If you, let's say you have $1 million, your neighbor's house, it's worth, let's say, $3 million, and then you're making a purpose, it is not a purpose, a offer. Forgive me. So you are offering to buy for $1 million, and then he doesn't want to sell. But when comes a time that he believes that he's making a big deal, he's not. And then you bought something that have some price appreciation coming or add on it, but just need some care, some stuff fixed. Just a small example, okay? So that's what happens. That's what I said. The early stages are traps, okay? Uh, I don't know if it was just haters or, people playing, because in between, before the break up or break down, there's a lot of money to be made, folks. And you just need one run to be set for life, okay? Even you have a small capital. If you can do this in the right way, I mean, it is possible. But if you do the right way, you get the best out of it. So let's get going. On the monthly, no news. Just a second. Not helping. True volume. Still little to nothing, and also volatility soon will kick in. We didn't have volatility yet, folks. Can you believe? Even after this downside, the upside, the downside, and then the upside again because it's constrained. It's like it's locked into this range. It's very very weird stuff, folks. It's really mind blowing thing. Okay, so on the weekly, let's go straight into it. I'm going to read the last candles here that we had, but please remember that candles, they are not significant like they were before, like in 17, 18, 19, 20. They are not. I mean, we have to look and make sense about it, but don't trust candles like we did in the past, okay? Especially in the crypto market. Many traps happening over and over and over. So here, 2 weeks ago, we had the shooting star. Then continuation attempt, we went down, and then down again on the Japan news, all the way rejected, almost on both sides, right? Both up and both down. And the key level on XRP here, it's 55 as we do know. So we have two 50s. We have the 50 on the bigger picture, and then we have the 55 cents that right now it's the 50 percent scenario. So they are all together in this. And just for guys to have an idea, right now, Bitcoin is hanging on its 50 as well. Dow Jones is the only one that is above. Okay, so right now it's 55,635. Soon, no, not yet. In a few hours, the markets will open, and then yeah, we will have a better idea how this week it is going to be. And here we have the Fed next meeting, which according to them, again, folks, please have in mind this. The idea of a Fed pivot, it is not a theory or a dream or something that we want. This is what the Fed said they will do. And we also can see it in their summary, where they share after every meeting. So it's the Fed itself, it's not us. Just to make this clear, because there are some people who have no damn idea what they are talking about. That's saying that we want a Fed pivot. Okay, so very crazy people. Um, the range we are right now, 74, 38, 55 in the middle. Well, and so we also have the trial to end and the Fed pivot. Then we will most likely see many other major news breaking over like crazy. So we have very little time. 6 weeks. And also the trial is expect to be over probably this month. Yeah, so I actually don't know when Ripple will make the payment, you know. But if you guys have an idea or if you guys have some information, please share with me. Now let's go into the tree. We do know that 55 cents is a very key level for XRP, as you guys can see. So again, just let me please talk about this again. We don't have to look to the left. I mean, today I can, but so I don't have to look to the left to see where are the key levels that hold value. Okay, so we can do this even in a blank chart. Let's say a asset just joined the market, there's only one candle. We already know every key levels in advance. Okay, so this is very, very fascinating stuff. So for now, at this moment, it's 55. Actually, not at this moment. All the XRP history, 55 was there already. Okay, so the moment we are right now in action, price action. The struggle here above 55 cents. It's looking damn good, folks. Damn good. Now let's go into the daily for a better picture. This is fantastic. Here on the daily, it's looking good. A tight range. This is what we have right now. So this is the working range now. And little time before these two events. So we don't even have to jump into the 4, but let's just take a look, see what is going on. Okay. We have these guys looking good. Then we have a falling. What is it that is falling here? Is it a bull flag? Expanding channel? I don't know, but it's looking great, fantastic. And also landing on 55 again, which is a level that holds a lot of value, folks. A lot of value. There's a lot of action around 55 cents. Not only 34 was as well, 21, 89, and goes on and on and on. Okay, so folks, XRP is looking great. I don't know why some people are hysterical or bearish. I really don't know. Maybe they are just hurt or it's just anxiety speaking. But if there was something wrong, something broken, or something awful, I would be the first to say, I what we want is the truth. I do know that we are living in times that people love to be fooled. They love to hear what they want, not the truth. But here, folks, when there is money in the table, what matters is the truth. That's all that we want. It's hard sometimes, yes, it is, but that's what we want. That's what we need. That's the important thing, right? And yeah, so I believe this is it for now. If there is anything new or any change, I will rush to update. I have to record the harvest season update. It's in time. Uh, I do believe that this year the harvest already came. So this downside here, not only on XRP but all over the markets and worldwide, was a probably, most likely, the harvest playing in advance. And this September, it is not going to be bearish like probably all the others. Okay. Uh, in my opinion, most likely the next one, I believe probably things won't survive the next one. Okay. And I also have to record a update about the sun against versus the markets before before September, maybe, because we have new highs in some spots and things are looking wild. It's still on the loose, so this is great news. On the loose is always great. When it starts to range inside the previous action or just like a top, when there's a lot of action there, then it is time to get concerned, because right after we do know that the end for this cycle will come, and it is going to be probably like never before. Okay, so yeah, I'm aware, folks. I've been watching everything that I can. Okay, so guys, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please Smash the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, share with your neighbor, the dog, the turtle, the fish, your enemies, whatever. Just let people know there is uh, more analysis in a different way than people usually do, and that we can keep tracking those events that we will never hear in the television or in mainstream channels, right? And yeah, so guys, thank you again, and I will see you guys soon, and see ya.